Okay, real quick, this is Mr. Excitement here, Tom from techbait.net, and Crypto Blogger. This meeting yesterday, supposedly with the SEC, it turns out this was more a working group meeting of grunts, as Mr. Kristoff calls them. And just so you know, this was not a public hearing. Everybody expected some kind of a public hearing with a big public announcement on whether Ethereum would be classified as a security or regulated as a security, and that caused the price to drop, and everybody's waiting, and there's nothing on the SEC website or any other website about it. There's because there was no public meeting. It wasn't meant to be a public thing or even to come out with an announcement yet. They're just like talking about it. So it turns out there was a big misunderstanding about what it was. It's not fake, but it wasn't what everybody thought it was, and what a lot of news articles were saying that it was. Okay, so that's basically what happened there. And that's that. And in the case of any meeting, even if it was a public hearing, nobody would know about it until they made an announcement. Okay, if it was a closed door type of thing, nobody would know unless somebody said something after and then made it public. Right? Nobody has a crystal ball here. You see a lot of people out there in YouTube land. They're lazy. Okay, they look at these YouTube videos. Now, I understand watching YouTube videos to get news or things maybe you don't know about. That's fine. Excuse me, I have a cold. But some of you out there, I hate to say it, but this needs to be mentioned again. Some of you out there have very poor manners. Some of you out there, now I said some, not all, but some of you out there weren't raised right by mommy and daddy. Okay, you don't know how to act in public, and you think that your interactions on the internet, that anything goes. Okay, that civility goes out the window, and you can call people who you don't know names for no reason. Of course, you can get away with it, but just because you can doesn't mean you should. Okay. You should be civil in your interactions, and we all get cranky sometimes, and maybe we say things or we disagree with people, but to call names for no reason at all, and especially in stupid ways, just makes yourself look stupid. Okay, this was just a closed-door meeting, and even if it were public, and they were going to come out with an announcement, as everybody thought. How is somebody commenting before the meeting and then saying they're going to comment after a decision comes out? How are they too late? Again, it doesn't make any sense, does it? Because they're just commenting on what happens. Unless they know ahead of time what the decision's going to be. And I mean, if anybody had that kind of information, then they could just get rich based on that, right? Because they would know insider information all the time, and they can use that in their investing decisions. If you're looking for that kind of stuff on YouTube, then I'm sorry, you're barking up the wrong tree, because you're not going to really find that out on YouTube. I mean, what YouTuber has that kind of inside info? I mean, if you had that kind of inside info, you're going to be doing your own insider trading, or you're going to be selling it at a premium or something like that. So let's just understand that. YouTubers comment on things. They comment all the time. Some show news clips, some just comments, some, whatever. But that's all this is. And you should be doing your own research and making your own phone calls, like doing your own research, hitting those websites, and trying to figure out what's going on your own as well. Don't just rely on YouTubers, because they get it wrong. Just like yesterday, people got it wrong, and it wasn't their fault. I mean, that's what the news articles were saying, and that's what a lot of lazy, I guess, journalists out there didn't really explain well. Here you got Paul Vigno. They were pressing him for, how'd you get this info? What is it? And he's like, no, it's a working group, not a public meeting. How do we find out about it? The way we find out about everything. We talk to people. So they mentioned it, but nobody really knew what the deal was, and it turns out it was just a working group meeting where they're still in the process of evaluating this and trying to formulate some sort of opinion. So it will happen eventually. This is going to happen. I guess this should be priced into Ethereum's price for now, but no pending announcement yet. And that's that. That's that. It was a big to-do about almost nothing, but it's not, it's not like fake news, like some people are saying. It's not orchestrated FUD. I mean, we all get tempted to think that. I even was starting to think that yesterday, but it turns out it was just something that wasn't really on any public agenda and wasn't meant to be newsworthy. But it ended up being, and the crypto market being as superstitious and as trigger happy as it is, once this info got out there, prices tumbled. Yep, I guess crypto traders need to get some hobbies outside of crypto. So there you go. That's what it is. I tried to be up on this and post a lot of videos yesterday on it, as we were finding out what was going on. It's a real pain posting from New York City because I do it on my phone. The phone it just doesn't work that well, and then the signal over there, my LTE signal, is spotty at best. So just uploading even a small video takes a while. And meanwhile, other YouTubers are beating me to the punch because these professional YouTubers are sitting home on their computers with their real internet connections, and they're posting away unhindered. Right? I don't have that luxury, but I try to be up there and put the stuff out there. So all right, so here we go. It was just, it was not a real meeting. So again, check out TechBait, techbait.net for all your news. It's updated regularly. Again, if the news is wrong, then these headlines will be wrong based on the news. But it gets all kinds of news. It's not just crypto-friendly news. When the stuff comes in, even if it's Warren Buffett trashing Bitcoin, it's going to be in here. Okay. There's a lot of other stuff on this site too. A lot of other tech, really cool tech news, technology, all kinds, hacking, IT, blah blah blah, you name it. So techbait.net, check that out. Use that. Put that into your toolbox of information gathering. Okay. Don't just rely on YouTubers. I provided a resource here. I actually created a website that auto updates and gathers news on crypto and technology. I'm not just sitting here posting videos. I have a real working website, and all you need to do is go to techbait.net on any computer or mobile browser, and it will come up, and you can scroll through, and you can have somewhat latest news. It updates regularly at your fingertips. So how cool is that? I actually create stuff. I don't just talk on YouTube. So there you go. Please like my video. Please comment constructively. Thank you for those who commented about that meeting not being what it was. And also, please subscribe. Thank you very much. Let's all be civil. Let's all be friends. All right? We're all in this together, people. I mean, I would think most of us are in this for similar reasons. So let's all just play nice and be friends, okay? See you in the next video. Thanks for watching.